Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Super Stand your cleaning man. Call Super Stands Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, for our preview of our Game of the Week, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Bob Johnson.
And welcome everybody into the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show. Luke Queen with you here at Central Heights High School, where the boys have taken the floor and are going through pregame here to get ready for this final regular season matchup as the Vikings are playing host to Lyndon here this evening. The Vikings 13-5 on the season. Lyndon just 2-12 on the year. These two teams met back on January the 11th, and that discrepancy record didn't really look to be that big on that evening. Central Heights came away with the 1-point win over Lyndon, 48-47. So Central Heights going for the sweep against the Tigers this evening on the regular season. And Central Heights currently three-game win streak into tonight's contest. That included a big win last week when they took on 4A school Anderson County back on the 12th. With the 60-53 win. Central Heights currently 7-3 in Flint Hills League play. They're sitting atop in third place in the Flint Hills League, averaging just under 50 points a ball game at 49.4. So again, Central Heights game can possibly, have some seeding implications as they get ready for Sub-State next week. Every victory is important. 13-5, looking to get win here this evening. Lyndon, they are 2-12, 0-9 in the Flint Hills League. They had victories first, opened up the season with a victory over Meridazine Valley with 53-20. And back on February the 8th, they went a long time between wins. They defeated Hartford 55-44. Lyndon doesn't do a bad job. They scored just over 40 points a contest, but obviously haven't been able to, get the points when they really needed them, as they are 2-12 on the season, 0-9 in Flint Hills League play. They're here on the road this evening to take on Central Heights, who is 13-5 overall, 7-3 in the Flint Hills League. These two teams are in the Pleasanton sub-state, so these victory tonight could have implications on the seeding as they get ready for Sub-State, which is next week. Their quarterfinals on Monday night. Tomorrow morning, the Activities Association is meeting to put those seedings all together. So a victory tonight is the last chance to kind of get yourself in the position you want to be in, and we'll find out tomorrow who these two teams will take on next week on Monday night in the quarterfinals of the 2A Sub-State. But here this evening, 13-5 Central Heights hosting 2-12 Lyndon. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a little bit with more of the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show on KOFO.com.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's Cleaning Service Van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
Get a jump on spring by attending the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand to share their products, services, and expertise for your spring projects. And you're invited free. The doors open Saturday, March 2nd at 8:30. The first 200 visitors get a free KOFO gift bag full of free gifts from area businesses. And you can use your bag to take home more merchandise from our vendors. We'll be broadcasting live all weekend, have products on display, giveaways both days, and on Sunday, one lucky visitor wins $500 in KOFO bucks that you can spend with any vendor on hand. Meet area business owners. Get more information about the projects you want to tackle around the house or in the yard this spring, and you can buy products from our vendors right on the spot. It's all for you, and it's all free. Food trucks and vendors will be serving both days. We'll have displays outdoors as well. It's the event of the spring, and it's all free, and it's all for you. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building, 15th and Ash in Ottawa. For more information, like KOFO Radio on Facebook or visit KOFO.com.
And welcome back here to the Stan's Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show here on KOFO.com. Luke Queen bringing you the action here this afternoon, this evening, from the Ike Searfoss Gym at Central Heights High School on the Buddy Welch Court. The 13-5 Central Heights Viking men are taking on the 2-12 Lyndon Tigers here this evening. It's senior night here at Central Heights, and just looking at the rosters of these two teams, you see where Central Heights is getting this 13-5, having a real good season are the Vikings, and across the way, Lyndon, a very young team. Only two seniors listed on the roster, Lake Croucher and Pat Jones, as opposed to having 7 over on the Central Heights side. They're led by seniors Bryce Summer, Matt Cubitt, Caleb Meyer, Dakota Beers, Sam Wood, Josh Bourne, and Damon Higby, all seniors for the Vikings boys basketball team. So Vikings have good leadership. They've fought, and some of these young boys have been playing at the varsity level now for at least a couple of years, if not 3, and putting it together this year. Also coming in for the Vikings, some juniors coming off the bench, Alex Kennedy, Austin Kaufman really doing great. Brady Burson, Braylon Boyker Jr., Burson, a sophomore, and really give those seniors the help that they need, and that is what has propelled them out to this 13-5 record so far on the season. Again, this is the final regular season game that can count towards the postseason, as the High School Activities Association is meeting tomorrow to set the seedings, and Central Heights will find out at 13-5, especially with another victory, get themselves that 14th win. Real good possibility that they could be playing host in the first round of the sub-state tournament that starts next week. On Monday night is when the boys' quarterfinals will be, and they are in, these two teams are both in the Pleasanton sub-state, along with a bunch of Christian schools, Bishop Seabury, Heritage Christian, KC Christian, Maranatha Academy, joining in here with Central Heights, Lyndon, and Jayhawk Lynn. So we'll know who the Vikings will take on again tomorrow, and hopefully with their record, they'll be able to host at Ike Searfoss Gymnasium on next Monday night. Again, these two teams met back on January the 11th, and it was a ball game, 48-47. Central Heights came away with the victory that night, and so they're looking to get the sweep over the Tigers in the regular season. You never know with where the seedings might be, if these two might not meet up yet again sometime next week, being in the same sub-state. But this also has Flint Hills League implications to it. 7-3 in are the Vikings. 0-9 are the Tigers. So Central Heights currently sits in third place. I don't know the results of the other games or if they were even able to play. Had some cancellations in different places today. I know that Wellsville and Iola were unable to play this evening because of the that went on. That's just one of the closings that we know of. Wellsville High School girls and boys basketball, Iola postponed for tonight. American Legion Bingo at the Garnett BFW tonight. 2650 Idaho Rose closed because of the weather. Closing Osawatomie Municipal Court, Decan Harvesters Mobile Food Pantry closing down tomorrow too. So keep updated on KOFO and KOFO.com for continued coverage of the local closings. But we're playing basketball in Central Heights, where the 13-5 Central Heights Viking boys are hosting the 2-12 Lyndon High School Tigers. We're going to take a timeout, send you back to the studio. You're listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Service. The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Beckman Motors, Seven Cedars in Princeton, Frank Eye Center, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and Quality Structures Incorporated. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Hey, welcome back here to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show. Luke Queen with you here at Central Heights High School, where the 13-5 Viking boys of Central Heights take on the 2-12 Tigers of Lyndon High School in this Flint Hills League matchup. Vikings look to get that win and see if they can get host a game next week in the first round of Sub-State, as they will play on Monday night in the of the Sub-State. Vikings looking to advance back to the state tournament this year, hoping to get back to the first time since 2012 that the Vikings have made a run to state. Couple updates of scores from around the area. Like I said, Wellsville boys and girls basketball versus Iola was canceled for this evening or postponed this evening because of the inclement weather. A couple of teams around the area. Ottawa was defeated this afternoon. That's a boys only as a forfeit for the Kansas City, Washington defeated Ottawa 51-46 at Ottawa High School. At the end of three quarters, Anderson County on top of Santa Fe Trail 33-19. But here tonight at Central Heights in the Searfoss Gymnasium, the 13-5 Central Heights Viking boys will take on Flint. The 2-12 Lyndon Tigers. We're going to take another timeout, send you back to the studio. You're listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show on KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach, wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
And welcome back, everybody. This is Luke Queen at Central Heights High School, bringing you the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by our sponsors, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Lamb Roberts, Sutton's Jewelry, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Constantino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, CS Cunningham Construction, KOFO Marketing Promotions, Ottawa Herald, Keith King State Farm, and the Brandon Iron. So we are getting ready to announce the starting lineups here at Central Heights High School. We'll be ready for high school basketball action. It is senior day here at Central Heights. 7 seniors for Central Heights, so unable to start all their seniors this evening, that's for sure. But But you're probably going to put 5 of them out there on the floor as they're going to get ready to play here this evening. I do not know the starting lineups for Lyndon as I'm set up across the chin, but I will try and get it to you as soon as they call them out. All right. Again, it is 13-5 Central Heights taking on 2-12 Lyndon here this evening. So we'll expect to see a good ball game. These two played to a 1-point game back in January. 48-40 Central Heights came away with the victory. It is a different looking starting lineup for Central Heights, but that is what you kind of expect on senior night, getting those seniors maybe quite possibly their first and only start of the season. So the starters for Lyndon, they've got senior number 5, Lake Croucher. He's joined by sophomore number 14, Luke Detweiler. Sophomore number 22, Miles Kitzelman. Freshman number 23, Darian Massey. And sophomore number 54, Bo Baker. The starters for Central Heights, senior number 2, Matt Cubitt. He's joined by another senior, number 5, Caleb Meyer. Senior number 10, Dakota Beers. Senior number 35, Damon Higby. And senior number 54, Josh Bourne. So it is Cubitt, Meyer, Beers, Higby, and Bourne, the starters for Central Heights. Croucher, Jessler, Kitzelman, Massey, and Baker for the Tigers. Beers and Kitzelman set to tip it off here. And we are ready to get underway in this Flint Hills League matchup. Tip controlled by Central Heights. Matt Cubitt will bring it across the timeline and set up the offense for the Vikings. Outside to Meyer, now swung around the top of the key. Higby looks inside for Bourne. Back to Cubitt. Give it back in over along the left wing. Kind of worked around the top of the key. Now to Josh Bourne. Bourne loses control momentarily, but he'll give it off to Meyer and now back to Cubitt. Cubitt to Bourne. Ends at the top of the key to Beers. Vikings being very patient. Now Beers is able to find Meyer on the back cut, and Caleb Meyer with the layup off the glass, and it's a quick 2-0 lead there for Central Heights. A little bit of full court pressure. Tigers able to break it. Massey with it as he dribbles along the sideline, takes a bump there. That foul's going to go against Caleb Meyer. Be the first. Lyndon will get it in along the far side. Now swinging to the top of the key to Kitzelman. Down into the corner. Croucher. His pass intended for Detweiler's. Knocked away, but Detweiler able to chase it down. Massey now tries to get it over to Detweiler. Bad pass there taken away by Meyer. He's going to drop it off to Cubitt. And Cubitt layup is up, and it is good. And it's 1-0 Central Heights. Kitzelman will get it to Detweiler along the left side. Out top to Croucher. Massey, cross-court pass, finds Detweiler here. There by Meyer. And Lyndon just has unable to get it inside the paint right now. Now they'll get it into the high post. And Baker finds Kitzelman. Shot up off the glass. Good high-low there from Lyndon. First basket goes to Miles Kitzelman, and it's 4-2. Vikings run through kind of a flex offense here. Higby kicks it into the corner to Dakota Beers. Beers tries to get it out to Josh, unable to handle the pass. Caleb Meyer came out, tried to save it, but unable to, and out Kennedy and Bryce Summer will check into the ballgame to replace Higby and Bourne. Get a little bit of pressure here from Central Heights. Detweiler will bring it across the timeline. They get it to Baker. Baker looking back door, trying to find Massey, but pass was a little bit too far out in front of him and out of bounds. Turn it over there. Vikings will get it to Bryce Summer. Summer will bring it over to Cubitt. Up top to Beers. Alex Kennedy out top. Sends it over to left side. Caleb Meyer. Back to Cubitt. In Bryce Summer. Alex Kennedy comes around his screen. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Offensive rebound, but blocked out of bounds as Caleb Meyer started to go back up. Stays underneath with Central Heights. Bryce Summer to trigger it in. Backside finds Kennedy. Kennedy getting it inside. Dakota Beers. Hook shot in the lane. Just a little bit too strong. And Kitzelman brings the rebound down for the Tigers. Croucher gets it to Kitzelman. Kitzelman going to drive baseline. Shot up off the glass and whistle no good. Dakota Beers, nice job to slide over. He'll take the charge on Kitzelman. First team foul. Nice job there by Beers to slide over along the help line as he was able to block Kitzelman as he was attacking the basket. Cubitt out between the circles, dribbles left side, ball along the baseline, finds Beers. Nice pass from Meyer. As he finds Beers, Dakota Beers shot up off the glass is good, and it's 6-2 Central Heights. Croucher drives on Summer, goes in there, pulls jumper no good. Rebound brought down there by Dakota Beers. Quickly, he gives it off to Bryce Summer. Driving in, now picked up there by Croucher. Nice job by Lake Croucher to slow down the transition game of Central Heights. Dribble handoff out top. Meyer with the runner along the left side. No good. Rebound. Stick back put up there by Dakota Beers. Also rims off. Massey going to come away with the rebound for Lyndon. Tigers work it inside. Get it to Kitzelman. Turnaround jumper. No good. Battle for the rebound. Last touch by Central Heights. Will go out of bounds, staying underneath with Lyndon. Kaufman checks into the ball game for Central Heights, and a timeout called here by Lyndon, a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. It is 6-2, 3:57 remaining here, first quarter. Central Heights on top. Here on senior night, all the seniors have been checked into the ball game for the Vikings. Now it is Summer, Meyer, Cubitt, Kennedy, and Kaufman on the floor for the Vikings. Oh, we had a substitution come in for Lyndon. I didn't catch the number, so I'll get it checked in now. Toby Miller, number 20, checking into the ball game for Lyndon. Tigers trigger it in. They got Massey on the baseline. He's going to drive to the lane. Shot up off the glass. Finds the bottom of the net. Massey's first bucket cuts the lead to 2, 6-4. Central Heights on top. Summer gets it over to Kennedy along the left side. Now down to Summer in the corner. Summer going to drive baseline. Pass comes back out. Finds Kennedy. Kennedy, a little floater. He moves in. Now he tried to dump it off. We've got a whistle and a foul. Going to be called against Lyndon, and they're going to call it on the shot. As it looked like Kennedy was initially going up for a floater. He got bumped on the elbow, and so he'll step to the free throw line to shoot two. First shot from Kennedy is good. Foul was on number 23, Darian Massey, his first for Lyndon. Kennedy makes them both, and it's back to a 4-point lead. Drives in, going with the full court pressure. Broken there by Lyndon. Massey gives off to Croucher. Out of Miller and Baker. Tigers swinging around the top of the key. Detweiler has it poked away there by Meyer. Going to give it off to Alex Kennedy. Kennedy pulls it back out. Smart move as there were 3 Tigers back. Gives it to Summer, and then who's right back to Kennedy. Kennedy puts the 3 up, and it is good. 5 points quickly here for Alex Kennedy. 11-4 our score. Vikings on top. And then breaks the press. Massey dribbling it in. Now we'll send it back out top to Croucher. Bo Baker with it at the left elbow. And guarded there by Kaufman. And a whistle and a foul as Bryce Summer tried to step in and poke it away. It's going to be the first foul on Summer. And the second team foul on the Vikings. Trey Basil will check into the ball game for Lyndon. Lyndon quickly gets it in. The backdoor cut. Along the backside finds Miller. Miller's shot up off the glass is good. 11-6. 2:20 remaining here, first quarter. Central High Simmons in front. Aylan Boyker checked in for the Vikings. Now the ball given to Bryce Summer on the handoff from Austin Kaufman. Summer wraps around the screen. Good cut there as he gets to the basket. Shot is up, and it is good. Pass to the high post to Baker. Baker kicks it over in the corner. Ball comes back to him. 15-footer on the way, no good. Good box out there by Boyker. He rips down the rebound, gives it off to Summer. Summer finds a little bit of a lane, kicks it out. Caleb Meyer, three-pointer on the way, just off the back rim, no good. And the Tigers will bring it down. Croucher quickly the other way, gives it in to Baker. Baker goes up, has the shot, blocked there by Kaufman. A little bit of contact, no call, but credit Kaufman with the block. He'll give it to Summer, who will start the offense out top. Vikings look to swing it around the top of the key now. Trying to get it inside. We'll get it over to Caleb Meyer along the right wing. Back to Bryce Summer. Summer drives to his left, gets into the lane. He's going to put up a floater there, no good. Baker rips down the rebound for Lyndon. He'll hand off to Lake Croucher. Croucher now will hold up to start the offense. Ball into the corner, Basil. Out top to Baker. He's going to give it back to Basil, who will start the offense. Drives into the lane, shot, gets up off the glass, no good. And Basil's able to get his own rebound. Going to give it off to Detweiler. Back to Basil. Going to give it over now. Baker. Going to give it off to Croucher. Boyker. Starting there is Basil tries to drive. Passes over to Lake Croucher. Croucher gets into the lane, gives it down to Baker. Baker working there on Kaufman, poked away by Summer, and it's spun out of bounds. It will stay with Lyndon. Massey and Kisselman will check back in for Lyndon. Jared Crawford checking into the ball game for Central Heights. Massey going to kick it out. Kitzelman, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound taken down by Kaufman. And as he was trying to get it away, we've got a whistle right at the buzzer. I don't believe there's going to be any time left, so no foul will be called. We've reached the end of quarter number one. Central Heights 13 and Lyndon 6. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
Taking the whole family out for dinner? Give us a call to Brendan Iron and bring your crew to our ranch hand room. Reserve our private dining space ideal for 20 guests. We're offering personal service, making your birthday, anniversary, or rehearsal dinner extra special at Brendan Iron Bar and Grill in Princeton.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT Tile Maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
And we're back to the second quarter. Vikings 13, Lyndon 6 as we open up play in the second quarter. Quickly the other way, gets the ball to Kitzelman. And again, Dakota Beers slides down as goes up strong and will draw a second charge on Kitzelman here in the first half. 52 remaining in the second quarter. And Miles Kitzelman, the big man for Lyndon, too. Summer drives, looks to go baseline. Now get it into Matt Cubitt. Kicks a Summer three-pointer on the way. Rattles out, no good. And a rebound brought in by Lyndon. Massey across the timeline. Get off to Luke Detweiler. Detweiler tries to drive. Now we'll give it out top to Kitzelman. His three-pointer, no good. And Braylon Boyker brings down the rebound for Central. Summer out top. Will work to his right. Give it to Boyker. Boyker, 16-footer along the baseline. Shot is up, and it is good. Nice shot there. Braylon Boyker, his first basket of the night. Extends the lead to 9 at 15-6. Got a whistle and a called here by Lyndon. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Taking the time to check a few things on your vehicle now can save time later. Lights, signals, and wipers are in working order and your fluids are full. This reminder is from CarStar Ottawa, keeping you safe on the road. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
We are back here at Central Heights. Vikings lead 15-6. 50 remaining here in the first half. Lyndon with possession. Basil along the right side. Kick it back out top as the Tigers will swing it around the top of the key. Miles Kitzelman with it. And it's swung around. Darian Massey going to pull up along the baseline. Shot rattles off. No. Dakota Beers rips away the rebound there for the Vikings. Quickly the other way come Central High. Now they'll pull it back out. Summer into the corner. Jared Crawford three on the way. No good. Offensive rebound by Dakota Beers, and the shot up off the glass rolls around the rim. No good. And Nick Booker, who just checked in for Lyndon, will get the rebound. The Tigers go back on offense. Swinging around the top of the key. Beers able to poke. That's intended there for Kitzelman. Quickly they get it to Bryce Summer, who pushes it forward, but a good job there by Lyndon to get back on defense. Vikings run their dribble weave, now trying to get it inside, looking for Cubitt. Pass knocked away quickly, but able to recover is Summer, and he'll dish it off to Cubitt. The layup is up off the glass and good. 11 now for the Vikings. Detweiler slipped and it up as he went down to the floor. He'll be called for the traveling violation as he tried to make his move. Feet slipped out from under him. He went down to a knee, then up. He'll be called for the traveling violation. Baker will step in for Kitzelman. Central Heights, 11-point lead, 5:20 remaining first half. Boyker with it right side. We'll get it out top to Matt Cubitt. Swinging around the top of the key. Now Summer drives in, kicks it over to Meyer. Meyer drives baseline. Going hard, a lot of contact and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul called again. And the foul's going to be on number 31. That's Booker, his first. 15th foul of the half on Lyndon. Vikings get it into Cubitt. Get back out top, and Summer will step back out and reset the offense. Summer works right side, going to drive baseline. Kicks it back. Matt Cubitt open from about 6 feet. Shot just too strong. And the rebound brought down by Lyndon. Detweiler with it. Working against Meyer. Giving full court pressure here. Now Meyer takes a little slip. Might be some moisture here on the spot on the floor. Detweiler went down. That Meyer just stepped on and went to the floor. The defense by Central Heights is they've Lyndon from really getting the ball inside. Massey with it. Going to drive to the baseline. Going to put up about a 6-foot runner along the baseline. No good. Beers with the rebound. Give it off over to Summer. Summer now slow it down as he walks it across the timeline. Get over to Meyer going with the lob pass intended for Cubitt. Too strong. That Cubitt defender in front of him on a dead front. Meyer tried to lob it over the top, but too strong there. Out of bounds, turned it over, back over to Lyndon. Kaufman and Kennedy check back into the ballgame. Massey will bring the ball across the timeline. Get it over to Basil. Basil. Get out to Baker. Now back over to Massey. Lyndon again working the ball around the top of the key. Side. Baker with it, picks up his dribble, and now we'll have to kick it back out. In the Tigers, around the top of the key. Now into Baker, in the post, working against Kaufman. Good job there by Austin Kaufman shutting that down. Pass is knocked away and now stolen there by Bryce Summer. Summer pushes it forward. Nobody picks him up. He's going to find Kennedy in the corner again. Three-pointer from Alex is no good. The battle for the rebound is won by Lyndon. Lyndon quickly the other way. Bad pass there, and it's taken away by Matt Cubitt. Cubitt driving into the middle of the lane. Going to dump it off to Caleb Meyer. Central Heights will kick it back at top and reset the offense. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. 17-6. Vikings with the lead. Meyer to Cubitt out top. Over to Bryce Summer along the right wing. Trying to get it in, looking for Austin Kaufman. Kaufman nowhere to go, kicks it back out to Summer. Summer driving into the middle of the lane. Going to kick it out on the opposite wing. Meyer, three-pointer, no good. Back Cubitt, but as he took it back up for the stick back, had it blocked out of his hands from behind. It will stay with Central High, their own basket. Couple substitutions checking in here. Croucher returns to the ballgame along with Matthew Anschutz. Cubitt gets it on a baseline jumper. Shot up, no good. Rebound for Lyndon. Hit it forward. Anschutz lets the defenders go by. Shot rolls around the rim and no good. In a battle for the rebound. Sure who the foul was on. That's going to go against Baker. First personal foul on Bo Baker for Lyndon. 16th foul. So Central Heights will be in the bonus on the next foul. Lyndon. Caleb Meyer with it. Gets it out top, Alex Kennedy. And he'll dribble. Now kick it back out top to Bryce Summer. Summer will back up. Call out a play. Gives it to Meyer. Out top, Kaufman. Over to Kennedy. Now back to Defense here by Lyndon. Cubitt gets it down to Kaufman. Kaufman makes a move. Hook shot in the lane, no good. Rebound Massey for Lyndon. Darian Massey brings it across half court. Moves it off over to Lake Croucher. Gives it to Baker, finds Massey, who drives baseline. Tries to find a pass across the baseline, stolen away there by Bryce Summer. And quickly, Central drives the other direction. Bryce Summer shot up, no good. Rebound brought down by Lake Croucher. Croucher kicks it ahead and shoots. And thought about the shot and then shuffled his feet. Will be whistled for the traveling violation as Crawford and Boyker check back in along with Dakota Beers. They'll replace Kaufman, Cubitt, and Meyer. 65 seconds. 17-6 to score. Vikings on top. Summer gives it off over to Dakota Beers. They find Braylon Boyker. Boyker, three-point look, shot just a little bit too strong, and a rebound brought down by Massey for Lyndon. He'll give it over to Lake Croucher. Now out top to Anschutz. Back over to Croucher. Croucher tries to set the offense up. Gets it to the high post. All kicked over left side to Massey. Back to Croucher. 25 seconds remaining. Croucher trying to get it inside. He's trying to find Miller, but it's a little too wide. Central Heights can either take the last shot here. There's just under remaining in the first half. Bryce Summer pulling across. They're getting it across the timeline there, and he will before the 10-second count happens. Summer drives right. Now comes back to the left. 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Summer in trouble. Just going to have to force one up. No good. Beers the offensive rebound, and the shot at the buzzer is no good. We've reached halftime here at Central Heights with the Vikings in the lead, 17-6 over Lyndon. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
Have you seen the Colosseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
And welcome back here to Central Heights High School. Luke Queen with you in the high school game of the week. At halftime here at Ike Searfoss Gymnasium, it is the hometown Central Heights Vikings on top of the visiting Lyndon Tigers by a score of 17-6. 13 at the end of the first quarter, and not much offense there to speak of in the Central Heights. Got 2 buckets, and that's all we had. Just 4 points scored in half number 2 as the Vikings have the 11-point halftime lead, 17-6. Leading scorers in the ballgame, Alex Kennedy leading the way for Central Heights. He has 5. 4 points for Matt Cubit, and 2 points apiece for Bryce Summer, Caleb Myler, Braylon Boyker, and Dakota Beers for the Vikings. For Lyndon, it was Miles Kitzelman, Darian Massey, and Toby Miller, a bucket apiece for the Tigers. It's all they were able to muster up there at the first half as they trail at 17-6. So a little bit of out of control play as these two teams might be trying to play a little bit too fast, but defensively they're staying with it well and really keeping them, keeping the other team from getting too many good looks. That is really what these two teams have been trying to do, and they did it here in the first half. At halftime, Central High 17 and Lyndon 6. We're going to send it back to the studio and take another timeout. We'll be back for a little bit more halftime before we get ready for second half action. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2. Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen at Central Heights High School, where we are at halftime of the boys varsity contest. Is Central Heights with the 17-6 lead over Lyndon here at the half. It was 13-6 at the end of quarter number 1. Scored 2 buckets there in the second quarter to extend their 7-point lead up. And they lead here at the half 17-6. Leading scorer on the contest is for Central Heights, leading the way, Alex Kennedy. He had a couple free throws and then a three-pointer in the first quarter. 4 points for Matt Cubitt and a bucket apiece for Bryce Summer, Caleb Meyer, Braylon Boyker, and Dakota Beers. Miles Kitzelman, Darian Massey, and Toby Miller, 3 to score for Lyndon in the first half. They each had a bucket apiece, and it is 17-6 here. Low-scoring contest tonight. These two teams played back in January, and Central Heights came away with the 48-47 lead, and very low scoring when you look at what these two teams have done. Central Heights averaging just under 50 points a contest, Lyndon averaging just over 40, so expected a little more scoring here, but it has not been the case as these two teams are not really putting the ball in the hole. 17-6 is the score at the half. We're just sitting back to the studio taking another timeout. We'll be back with second half action after this. You're listening to high school basketball on
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Bring your taste buds to the Brandon Iron for Raised Right. Local beef, grilled steaks, hot roast beef, burgers too. How about some delicious seafood like salmon or shrimp? You'll find seafood specials every weekend at the Brandon Iron Bar and Grill.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
And we're back here at Central Heights High School, getting underway here in the second half. It is Central Heights 17 and Lyndon 6. Central Heights starts out with the possession here. Bryce Summer out top. Give it off over to Matt Cubitt. Now dribble handoff with Caleb Meyer. Meyer will give it back to Summer. Summer working along the right side. Not much there. Now he'll pull it back out, set up a set play. Meyer along the right side and guarded there. So now he'll give it off to Kennedy. Back over to Summer. Summer to Kennedy along the right wing. Looking for a cutter. It off to Summer. Summer in. They also look for a cutter. Back over to Kennedy. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound. This time, Miles Kitzelman. Quickly, Tigers the other way. They find Baker on the run. The shot is up. No good. And Matt Cubitt there for the rebound for Central Heights. They give it off to Summer. Summer drives in. Now kicks it out to Meyer. Around the top of the key, the ball goes. They get it inside, working it for Dakota Beers. Good rebound. Meyer finds Kennedy. Kennedy shot. It hits off the front of the rim and bounds up over the backboard. It'll be a turnover, and the ball shot is no good. Out of bounds on the rebound will go over to Lyndon. Croucher being guarded there. Three-quarter court man pressure by Central Heights. Pass along the right side, stolen away by Alex Kennedy. He's going to drive, take it up. Shot off the glass, no good. Kitzelman with the rebound. Quickly the other way. Try to go the Tigers. Beers able to intercept it, but unable to keep his feet on the ground, and he'll be whistled for the traveling violation. So Lyndon will get it in underneath, and a quick inbound pass goes over to Kitzelman, and a shot up off the glass. It's Miles Kitzelman, and the lead back down to 9 at 17-8. Vikings working kind of a flex cut offense here. That's out top is going to go to Summer. Summer going to get it into the middle of the lane. Cubitt gives it down to Dakota Beers. Beers shots up off the glass. Back to an 11-point lead. Kitzelman trying keeper looking for Detweiler. Pass stolen away there by Meyer. Meyer going up strong, no good. But a whistle and a foul will send Caleb Meyer to the free throw line to shoot six. Kitzelman tried a long cross-court pass, and Meyer jumped in front of that, went the other way. Foul is on number 14, Luke Detweiler. His first personal foul and the first foul of the half on Lyndon. Meyer's first free throw is no good, and he'll take the second and does not draw iron on that one. So it'll turn it over. And a timeout will be called here by Coach Astryer for Central Heights. 30-second timeout. Got 5:41 remaining here in quarter number 3. 19-8 our score. Each team a bucket here early on in the third quarter. But it has not been much offense to speak of around the way, because it was just 6 at the half. 19-8 now. Coach Astryer got his point across, and it looks like Central Heights is going to come out in the full court pressure yet again. And then gets the ball into Croucher, being guarded there by Summer. Like just a man-to-man trap, and it will be broken there by Croucher. Like kind of a run and jump idea there, but Central Heights didn't jump to it. Passes over to Massey. Massey drives into the lane. He'll give it over to Kitzelman. Kitzelman will put a shot up off the glass. It's good. He's now got 6. 19-10. 5:10 remaining here in the third. In the corner for Kennedy. Kennedy's 3, no good. Offensive rebound and the stick back. Bryce Summer did a nice job coming from the backside. Gets that offensive rebound. Nobody around him able to put it up off the glass in the end. Massey with it. Gives it out top to Detweiler. Over to Croucher. Out top, it's Baker. Back again to Croucher. And they've got a illegal dribble will be called. Croucher to put it down off. Get it, use both hands, and he'll be called for the double dribble. Turns it back over to 21-10. Bryce Summer brings it across the timeline. Working along. Give it to Boyker. Boyker steps into a long shot. It is a 3 away and up and good from Braylon Boyker. His first 3 of the contest. And it's up to a 14-point lead at 24-10. Massey brings it across the timeline. Lyndon gets it inside to Bo Baker going up. Shot no good. Rebound Dakota Beers. He'll give it over to Matt Cubitt. Cubitt gives it to Summer. Going to go inside looking for Beers, and we've got a whistle, and the foul is going to go against Lyndon. It's going to be on Baker, and that'll be his second. Ball will stay underneath. Central Heights with it. Get it into Beers. Beers at the elbow. Get off the cue. Now over to Summer. Summer going to pull the trigger on the 3. No good. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a foul going against Central Heights. I believe that's going to be on Boyker. And if it is his first team foul of the half on Central Heights. Massey working for a full court man-to-man press. Brings it across the timeline. They give it to Miller. Gives it to Baker. It's a high post. It's shut down there. The pass across, looking, and we've got a whistle and a foul. This is going against Dakota Beers. Beers just a little bit late as he tried to come across. It was kind of a cross-the-lane pass intended for Kitzelman. Beers was just a half step late. Massey to trigger it in underneath for Lyndon. Going to go out top to Baker. Baker gives it back over to Massey. Massey now to Kitzelman. Miller with it out top. Lyndon working along the left side. Now switches over to the right. Out top, Kitzelman tries to get it into Baker. Pierce able to get a hand in there, poked out away. Jared Crawford, who just checked in for Central Heights, picked it up. Puts it off to Bryce Summer. Vikings go to work on offense. Crawford with it, right side. Out top to Summer. Now to Boyker. Boyker, another three-pointer on the way. This one no good. Rebound. And a whistle and a foul. This one again going to go on Dakota Beers as he tried to reach in after Detweiler had gotten the board. And quickly, Austin Kaufman off the bench to sub in for Beers. Third team foul of the half on Central Heights, the second on Dakota Beers. 24-10 our score. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Nice backdoor play that was set up there by Lyndon. Get it into Miller. Miller gets a shot up off the glass. Miller now has 4 and cuts the lead down to 12. Summer out top, driving right side, and we're going to have a whistle and a hand check. It's going to be called against Darian Massey, his second. It's going to be the third team foul of the half on Lyndon. So Central Heights has it along the Crawford to trigger it in. They give it over to Matt Cubitt. Cubitt dribbling there against Detweiler. We'll give it off to Summer. Summer, right side, Jared Crawford. Out top, Austin Kaufman. They'll swing it around the top of the key. Summer thought about the three. Now drives into the middle of the lane. Kicks it back out to Boyker. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Crawford able to chase it down in the corner. Give Central Heights another possession as he saved that into Austin Kaufman. Summer out top will restart the offense. Vikings working around the top of the key. Now gets back to Summer, who will again set up a play for Central Heights. Summer working right. Now spinning. Gets himself in trouble. He's going to give it off to Matt Cubitt on the cut. Nice shot up off the glass there by Matt Cubitt. A little runner along the right side. Not much of an angle, but he was able to get it up to the glass, get it in. Cubitt now has 6 and the lead back to 14. Now Massey's pass taken away. And quickly Boyker tries to throw it ahead. Jared Crawford knocked it away into the hands of Braylon Boyker. Crawford took off down the court. Boyker tried to throw it over the top for a long pass, but it was a little bit too far out in front and out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers. Gives it back to Lyndon. Massey dribbles in, gives it over to Kitzelman. Out of Miller. Miller gets it back over to Kitzelman. Cross-court pass to Baker. Baker works into the middle of the lane, and he took an extra step on the jump stop, and a whistle and a traveling violation. Summer going to bring it up. He's going to walk it up across half court. Now he's going to work to his right. Finds Crawford. Crawford, three from the corner, no good. Kitzelman runs down the rebound. Going to give it to Miller. Miller drives in, now stops. Going to pull up from about 10 feet, no good. Saved by Kitzelman. Gives it to Massey. Massey three-pointer on the way, no good. And a whistle and a foul going to go against Lyndon. It's going to be on Baker. That's going to be his third. He had 2 hands in the back of Matt Cubitt. As Cubitt is in good position to box him out. 4th team foul. Third on Baker. 13.5 seconds remaining. Central Heights with possession here. Can take the last one if they want to hold. Summer going to work to his right. Kicks it over to Boyker. Boyker's three-pointer on the way, no good. Massey brings down the rebound with 1.5 seconds to get. Let's throw it forward to Kitzelman, no good. We've reached the end of 3 quarters. Central Heights 26, Lyndon 12. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
And we're back here underway in the fourth quarter. Lyndon with possession, Central Heights with the lead, 26-12. Detweiler baseline drive for Lyndon, and the shot up off the glass is good. First points of the night for Luke Detweiler, cuts the lead to 12. 7.5 minutes remaining here in regulation. Summer with it out top, picks up his dribble, now needs a little bit of help. Going to get it over in the corner to Alex Kennedy. Kennedy will give it back to Summer, and the Vikings will reset their offense. Summer to Meyer. Meyer gives it to Dakota Beers. Back over now to Alex Kennedy. Looking for the cutter along the baseline. Nothing there. Gives it to Matt Cubitt. Now Bryce Summer. Summer out top finds Matt Cubitt. Cubitt out of Dakota Beers. Viking on this offensive set. Now Caleb Meyer with it. Being guarded there by Kitzelman. He'll drive to the lane. His shot is up and up. Good. Nice job there by Caleb Meyer to kind of be patient. When Kitzelman came out hard at him, just drove right on by to the basket. That's the shot up off the glass. Massey brings it along across the timeline. Drives in. Shot up off the glass. No good. Massey gets his own rebound. He goes back up, and we've got a whistle and a foul. And it's going to send Darian Massey to the free throw line for Lyndon to shoot two. Foul's going to go against Matt Cubitt. It's his first, the fourth team Vikings here in the half. Massey, first free throw on the way, a little bit too strong. Good. Massey will get the second one. Fine. And the shot is up and rattles off. Rebound Dakota Beers. Bryce Summer outside. Get over to Cubitt. Going to look to try and get Summer on the screen. Now covered up there. Find it out top, and Kennedy pulls the trigger from three, and it is good. His second of the ball game. Kennedy now has 8, and it's up to a 17-point Viking lead, 31-14. Pass gives it over to Miller. Now Kitzelman. Kitzelman drives to the lane. Shot up off the glass, rattles around, and good. And we've got a whistle and a timeout here called by Lyndon. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here during this one. 5:39 remaining here in regulation. 15 for the Vikings of Central Heights, 31-16. Takes 3 in the last possession for Central Heights. They sent Cubitt on a cut down towards the baseline. Alex Kennedy floated out to the top of the key, and Bryce Summer found him, and he knocked down the shot. But a good move on the other end by Miles Kitzelman. This is sophomore for Lyndon, making it strong from the right wing and going in, dodging a couple Viking defenders as he went strong to the hole and got the shot up and off the glass. We're back to action here. Central Heights in possession. Summer will give it into the corner to Alex Kennedy. Kennedy trying to go lob pass, looking for Cubit, but good defense there by Luke Detweiler for Lyndon. He intercepts the pass. Now Lyndon back into the front court, looking to set up their offense. Massey with a little run along the baseline. Shot up is off the glass and in. 4 points now for Darian Massey, and it's a 13-point game. Summer dribbles between the circles, being guarded by Massey. Spins into the lane, and good dump off down to Dakota Beers, who puts the shot up off the glass and in. Gives the lead back. We go under 5 minutes to play. Kitzelman gives it over to Miller. Back to Kitzelman in the corner. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Long rebound. Chased down there by Meyer. Meyer into the front court. Gets it to Kennedy. Sets his feet. Three on the way, just short. Backside rebound, Beers. Out to Cubit. Three, no good. And the long rebound, Beers unable to chase this one down as it'll go out of bounds in the corner. Back over to Lyndon. A couple good looks there from Central Heights, just unable to find the bottom of the net. A 15-point lead here with 4:27 remaining. Kaufman will check in. He'll replace Dakota Beers. Good effort there by Dakota. He's able to get that rebound and then gives Cubit a good look. Detweiler brings it across, gets it over to Miller. Miller tries to dump it off to Baker, and Meyer steps in, and he'll pick that pass off. Another turnover. Viking defense. They'll go back on the offensive end. Cubit out top. Gives it over to Kaufman. Now to Meyer. And running these flex are the Vikings. Bryce Summer pops out top. Not much there, so the Vikings will go back to their offensive set. Kennedy gives it over to Summer. Back to Kennedy. Kaufman to Meyer. A lot of patience here for Central Heights. Give it back out to make Lyndon play defense. Summer drives in the lane. As he goes up, has it knocked away, but it looks like it was last touched by Bryce Summer, and it'll go out of bounds over to Lyndon. Full court pressure set up here by Central Heights. Kitzelman will get it in on the far side to Luke Detweiler. Being guarded there by Caleb Meyer. Detweiler gets by Meyer, gets into the lane, going to put a floater up off the glass. It is up and it is good. Second bucket here in the quarter, 4 points on the evening for Luke Detweiler. 13-20. 3 minutes remaining here in the ballgame. Cubit will give it over to Bryce Summer. Central Heights running through its offense. Looking for the cut. Now they'll kick it into the corner. Kennedy, three-pointer on the way, no good. Kitzelman with the rebound for Lyndon. Now we've got a whistle and a foul as Detweiler was trying to bring it across half court. That foul's going to go against Caleb Meyer of Central Heights. Be the second personal foul on Caleb, the fifth team foul on the Vikings here in the half. Nobody's shooting free throws yet. Miller gets it in. Out top, he'll get it to Basil. Back to Miller. Miller drives towards the left corner. No, nothing there. Lyndon will reset. Detweiler driving baseline. Takes a bump. Shot is up, and it is good. It's Detweiler. 6 fourth quarter points here so far. That's the lead to 11. Excuse me, down to 11 as he'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and one. Shot from Detweiler is up, and it is good. And a whistle and a timeout called here by Central Heights. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 60 seconds. You listen to the high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Play Words with listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at 12:20, following your news at noon and Ag News reports. The game is simple. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, listen for the clues, and when you have a guess, call in for your chance to win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time and Kansas State Bank.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Yeah, welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. 2:26 remaining here in regulation. It is a 10-point ball game. 33-23, Central Heights with the lead. Lyndon going to come out with some three-quarter court pressure here, it looks like. Nice Summer working out top against Basil. Kitzelman looks like he might do a little run and jump, but Summer dribbled away from it. So the Vikings will set up their offense here in the front. Boyker thought about the three. Now kick it over to Caleb Meyer. Meyer on the drive, and we've got a whistle and a hand check here, either that or a push. It is the hand check called against Kitzelman. It'll be his third. Fourth team foul of the half called against, team foul of the half called against Lyndon. Here with 2:04 remaining. Summer trying to trigger it in. Goes out top to Cubitt. Cubitt will start the offense. Meyer with it. Meyer over to Summer. Summer along the left wing. Now he's to the right wing. Braylon Baker. Then back over to Matt Cubitt. Central Heights going back to this flex cut offense. And Dakota Beers switched pivot feet out top as he was being pressured there by Baker. He called for the traveling violation and turned it back over to Lyndon. 1 remaining here in regulation. 10-point Viking lead. Basil with it. And the drive to his left. Give it over to Massey. Now over to Miller. Miller down inside to Kitzelman. Kitzelman finds the cutting Basil. Shot up off the glass is good. And a whistle and a quick timeout called by Lyndon. 60 with them. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Family Physicians and Ottawa Care Clinic, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, and Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Play Words with Listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at about 12:20. The game is simple. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word. Listen for the clues. And when you have a guess, call in for your chance to win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time and Kansas State Bank.
And welcome back here to Central Heights High School here at Deerfoss Gymnasium, where with a minute and 18 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, it is Central Heights with the 8-point lead, 33-25. In a big third quarter so far for Lyndon, as they've scored 13 fourth quarter points to cut this lead down to 8. Alex Kennedy to trigger it in. Lyndon coming out in the full court pressure. He's going to get it to back Cubitt. Cubitt goes long trying to hit Boyker with a long pass, but Kitzelman hustled back, knocked it away, so Boyker couldn't get the layup. And it will stay with Central Heights underneath their own basket. And at 13 remaining in Summer to trigger it in. Going to get it in out top. Meyer. Meyer back to Summer. Summer dribbling out top. Looks like he's just try and create some space here. The dribble and see if Lyndon will be willing to. Summer, a good free throw shooter, and now we finally got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against number 2. That's Trey Basil, his first personal foul. It's just the 16th foul. So quickly they get it in to Central Heights, to Kennedy, and out top to Summer. And Dazzle will get the whistle and the foul again. And that's going to put Bryce Summer at the free throw line. That's foul number 7 on Lyndon here in the half. Summer with 2 points on the evening. 4 points. First free throw rattles home. It is good. There's 50.9 seconds remaining. It's a 9-point for the Vikings. Summer second on the way, and it is also good. Extends the lead to 10. So Lyndon going to need to come down and hit some threes. They have him on the evening. Gentlemen will get it into Massey. A little bit of token pressure here by Matt Cubitt. Hand it off Detweiler. Detweiler started closely there by Summer. Back over to Massey. Inside Kitzelman. Shot up is left short. Rebound Dakota. Off over to Matt Cubitt. And a quick foul there will be called, I believe, against Darian Massey. And that will be his third personal foul. But again, it's going to Matt Cubitt to the free throw line this time for the 1-and-1, as that is the 8th team foul called against Lyndon. Cubitt, first free throw on the way, no good. Rebound chased down by Miller. Going to give it over to Massey. Massey along the left side as he crosses half court, driving in the middle of the lane. Gets it to Miller, three-pointer on the way, left short, no good. Massey able to chase it down before it goes out of bounds. Ball finds the hands of Miles Kitzelman, and he's got the three-pointer on the way is up, and it is good. And a quick timeout called by Mike Massey, the coach of Lyndon, and we'll keep it right here. So with 17.2 seconds remaining here in the ballgame, big three there from Miles Kitzelman brings Lyndon back within 7. 35 is the lead. Oh, Lyndon again. More chance to foul and send Central Heights to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 as they've committed 8 team fouls here in the second half. They have definitely outscored the Vikings here in the fourth. They've scored 16 fourth-quarter points after just having 12 in the first 3 quarters. And so an opportunity here for Lyndon if they want to get in. They're going to have to get a steal, or they're going to foul the right guy who misses the first free throw. And Central Heights will go up top. They get the ball to Josh Bourne, and Josh Bourne all alone for the layup. First points of the night for Bourne. He just checked in for the senior's first bucket tonight. Miller again for 3 for Lyndon, no good. Rebound Dakota Beers, and he gives it off to Bryce Summer, and we have reached the end of the ball game, where Central Heights will come away with the victory, 37-28 over Lyndon. We're going to take a quick timeout, send you back to the studio. We'll be back to give you the totals and wrap it up from here at Central Heights High School. You're listening to High School Basketball on KOFO.com.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Play Words with Listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at 12:20, following your News at Noon and Ag News reports. The game is simple. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, listen for the clues, and when you have a guess, call in for your chance to win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time and Kansas State Bank.
Yeah, welcome back here to Central Heights High School, where tonight's the Central Heights Viking boys defeated the Lyndon High School Tigers by a final score of 37-28. Central Heights improves their 14-5 on the season. Lyndon falls to 2-13 on the year. They are now 0-10 in Flint Hills League. Central Heights now 8-3 in Flint Hills League play. It was not a very big offensive output by either team here this evening, but Central Heights does come away with the victory, and they improved to 14-5 on the year. Leading point scores for both teams. For Lyndon, they were led by sophomore Miles Kitzelman. He had 11. Luke Detweiler tossed in 7. 4 points. Darian Massey and Toby Miller, and 2 points for Trey Basil. For Central Heights, they were led by Alex Kennedy with 8, 6 points apiece for Bryce Summer and Dakota Beers. 5 points for Braylon Boyker, 4 points for Fire, 2 for Matt Cubitt, and also a basket there late for Central Heights for Josh Boyd. And it was not a real pretty contest offensively, but Central Heights did enough on the defensive end to get the victory here this evening. As the 14-5 on the year, Lyndon falls to 2-13. We're going to thank you for tuning in tonight for the high school game of the week. I want to appreciate everybody back in the studio. Sam did a great job getting me in and out of there all the break. And thanks again for tuning in to the KOFO High School Game of the Week. This is Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week basketball broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Superstands Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. Tonight's Game of the Week is also brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Casatino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by the Ottawa Herald, the City of Ottawa, Midwest Auto Center, the Brandon Iron, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. For more information about our Game of the Week basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.